Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us. My name is Steve Roche. I'm the president and co-founder at Saphyre. Now, I know it's been some time since you may have heard from us from our last event, which was the May 1st T0 premiere. But that wasn't certainly for the lack of news. We had tremendous news that we've been building upon for the last several weeks and months. And here's a recap. Microsoft did a study on Saphyre where they mentioned in one of their reports that we can help institutions with their new fund onboardings be ready to trade up to 500% faster. On top of that, we can help reduce your post-trade processes up to 75%. Aberdeen has joined the Saphyre endeavor. DTCC and Saphyre are collaborating on T+1 solutions. Markets Media realized that Saphyre has been doing all this tremendous work in regulation space. They recognized Saphyre as the best in RegTech in 2024. Global Custodian had their Global Custodian Awards over at the Savoy in London and recognized Saphyre as having the best in innovation for T+1 post-trade solutions. And then our big Saphyre T0 premiere, we had special guests from Melissa Francis, former Fox Business and CNBC anchor and journalist, as well as Shark Tank's very own Mr. Wonderful himself, Kevin O'Leary, join us at the T0 premiere, showing great interest in what is going on with Saphyre and our endeavor.
Thanks for that, Stephen. My name is Gabino Roche. I am the CEO and founder at Saphyre. So speaking of the T0 premiere event, we had some critical announcements we made on May 1st. We had rebranded our pre-trade suite of services, which will now be known as Saphyre One. That is one platform, one solution for all your pre-trade activities. That means actually taking your custodial, onboarding, maintenance capabilities, combining and enriching it with your broker-dealer onboarding and maintenance activities, and tracking the real-time ready-to-trade status across all counterparties, both buy-side and sell-side. This also includes legal agreement amendments, full negotiations, and risk and compliance automation, all combined in one. On top of that, on that same event, we also announced our post-trade suite of services, now known as Saphyre X. This is where we eliminate SSI callbacks. We provide a proactive and reactive method for solving SSI issues. We also introduced real-time capabilities between buy sides and sell sides
to resolve trade exception issues in real time to serve T+1 needs. In case you missed it, Saphyre X is free for 1 year. So if you're interested in test driving the car and seeing if this is for real, please reach out to us at info@saphyre.com. Now, that's some exciting news that we made on May 1st. But there's some really big news today that we want to announce for you and share with you right now. But as always, I'd like to give Stephen the honors.
Thank you very much for that, Gabino. And we very much indeed have huge news to share. So it is my honor and privilege to formally announce that Capital Group has joined the Saphyre endeavor.
Incredible news. This is extremely a strategic relationship, and Capital Group is in the top 10 of the asset managers globally in the world. And I want to make a shout out to Abdu Niang, Chris Woodburn, Rebecca Swenson, and the rest of the Capital Group team. We're extremely grateful for the support. I want to also mention that Capital Group, again, is taking a very strategic lens on Saphyre. They are actually moving away from a disparate, disjointed set of systems that they've been working with and embracing Saphyre holistically. This means exactly what we just announced about Saphyre 1 before, where they're taking Sapphire's custodial onboarding and maintenance functionality, combining it with the broker onboarding and maintenance functionality across all their counterparties and custodians, and also incorporating the legal agreement negotiations, full contract negotiation, and amendment capabilities, and combining that together to track their ready-to-trade status. So that's phenomenal news. Thank you so much for that, Capital Group.
So that's not all the news we have to share. Stephen, I'll give you the honors.
Oh, yeah, thank you. We do have one additional big news to share with you. This particular firm has been with us for quite some time. So it is my honor and privilege to formally announce that Jupiter Asset Management has joined the Saphyre endeavor.
Again, I want to make a shout out to Clyde Phillips, Ray Saunders, and Ali Hazel. Thank you so much for your efforts and your support for our platform. And Steve, I believe we have a quote.
We do. It is from Clyde Phillips, Head of Client Group Business Management and Onboarding. He shared, "We are excited to join the Saphyre platform and utilize the technology to support the growth in our institutional and international client base. Saphyre will deliver increased data integrity and automation of our account setups. Onboarding of Jupiter clients will be enhanced by the improved visibility, timeframes, and accuracy of account setups and data exchange with market participants, which include counterparties and custodians, and contribute to the speed to market and the overall client onboarding experience."
Phenomenal news, 2 big announcements, and this summarizes our thank yous. But as always, we have one more thing.
So U.S. markets, it's T+1 for securities-based trades. But for FX, it's T+2. Custodians are funding those securities-based trades today, but how do you know you're getting best execution? Never mind incurring unnecessary additional costs. The globe is moving to T+1. It's not just the US, India, and China. We already know the UK and European Union are looking to move to T+1 for security-based trades in 2026, 2027. So you got to ask yourself, how are you going to fund your trades? And a lot of our buy-side firms are asking questions because they go through a process known as trade batch processing, which is onerous if you're doing this throughout the course of the day because it adds to your overhead and you're not focused on alpha. On top of that, if they wait till end of day, all those trades just go to their custodians and they don't know if they're getting the best execution. So Saphyre right now is providing a solution where at any point of the day, you can actually in real time calculate your FX obligations and then get best execution. If you'd like to find out more, be sure to email us at info@saphyre.com. That's info@saphyre.com, not just about this opportunity, but all the Saphyre offerings. And I think this concludes our announcement today, right, Steve? It certainly does. So we sincerely appreciate everybody coming out there and those of you online, and we certainly look forward to the next announcement.
Thank you.